here where, like, you know, no one, it's like Will Pottorff is a household name, right? Like everybody knows at this point. This guy, right?
How do you
No?
pronounce it?
Oh, okay. It's Pottorff. It's a pretty simple name. It's spelled like how it sounds. Pottorff. You know, that's pretty simple, guys. Come on. Oh man. But seriously, no. I honestly gotta thank everybody for like you know, having me here again, and I gotta thank I gotta thank Jesus and everything. I gotta thank God. Gotta thank Satan because you know what? He doesn't get that much love. You know. I gotta thank Buddha because maybe I'm wrong with like Christianity, you know, who knows? Like, you know, also Vishnu, you know, I'm just gonna hit all the religions because they might be right, I might be wrong, I don't know, I really don't know. Also science because that might be the real religion. Anyway, oh, we got that, all right. So this has been bugging me for like forever. How many people here have seen E.T.? Just, you know, like, everyone, like, okay, everyone's seen E.T. All right, that's good to know. Does anybody find him cute? Does anybody actually find him cute and everything? Why aren't people, like, terrified of him? I really just don't understand the concept that, like, because it's like one of those things, it's all about, like, a kid finds this weird thing, and it's just like, you know, like, oh, it's so enduring and everything. Well, oh, he's got to teach the alien and everything, like, oh, like, how to kind of, like, you know, like, this is how things work on Earth and everything. In real life, if anybody ever found an alien and everything, they would immediately be like, okay, we're going to keep that in the closet. We're going to keep it in the closet, call the fucking government, and then figure it out from there. It's just like, that, honestly. And I might be a little biased because, like, admittedly, I saw E.T. probably a little too young, and I had night terrors for years about E.T. coming from my closet and getting me. So there's some bias here. I'm sorry, you know. But it is nice, you know. I came out here with my girlfriend, you know, my lovely girlfriend. Very supportive and everything, and you know, I love her to bits. But you know, it's great to be in a committed relationship again. You know, the first time in forever. But it's tough. It is tough. There, like, you know, there's a lot of people who come up, like, there's a lot of ladies out there always, like, you know, trying to get up on this, like, 138-pound piece of meat and everything. It's just like, I just exude that sex appeal that's like, you know, this guy just eats, like, you know, wafers all the time, you know. That's the thing. I got that, like, awesome John Barbados. It's like, you know, like, he might be anorexic, you know. It's pretty sexy, but, like the other day, like I was on the phone with my girlfriend, and you know, I was just running some errands, and this girl named Melanie, she was checking me out, and I had to like hop off the phone and be like, "Hey, sweetie, I gotta go," and I took her aside. I was just like, "Melanie, I see you're checking me out right now, and listen. I am flattered. I am really flattered. Like, I appreciate that. But listen, I'm in a committed relationship, okay? Like, I'm sorry. If this is a different time and I was a different person, maybe. But this just isn't happening. So I walked off. And Melanie called back to me and was like, excuse me, sir, you have to pay for those groceries. And I was like, Melanie, please, okay? I told you. I'm taken. And I just walked out. And that's just what I have to do every time. I went to the California Cryogenic actually to sell some of my sperm because, well, that's how good things are going for me, you know, just, and really, yeah. I'm in a good place, guys. It's good. It's good. But that was the most bizarre experience in my life recently, actually. It's a weird setup if you ever decide to sell your sperm, because originally I found this place through a Craigslist ad, so already it's kind of creepy, you know, because it's just like, oh, they say they'll pay me $150 for every donation. Okay, this makes sense. And it seemed like a good idea. Yeah, right, go in, jerk off in a cup, you're fine. That's all you gotta do. And I already go in, and it's creepy, because I go in, and I'm in a waiting room with like 5 other guys that look exactly like me. And I'm not even joking about that. It's literally the same, like, 5 guys in a room and everything. And I get creeped out, where it's just like, is this like some sort of bizarre government project that, like, we were all selected, like, randomly? Like, I don't know. It just felt, like, very suspect. I looked around and I was like, are you serious? Is this like, what the fuck is going on? And then, like, they take me back, and there's, like, a consultant, and we're going through the whole thing, and she's all, like, you know, describing, like, oh yeah, if we approve you and everything, you'll get your own special code and stuff. And, like, you know, you can only use that special code when you're in here, like you're a spy. You know, isn't that cool? Her words, too. And I was just like, really? All right. Like I'm a spy? I'm pretty sure James Bond never jerked off in a cup. I never saw that James Bond movie where, like, all of a sudden he just dropped it.
The world would have been better off if he had.
This is true. Kevin's got a point. But, so then they send me back to the waiting room, and I'm just sitting there, and I'm just like, it's like early in the morning, and I look over, and there's this little sign that they put up and everything, and it's all torn up, and, like, you know, kinda taped correctly, but you could tell someone just put in the bare minimum of effort and stuff. And I got really upset and stuff. I was just like, I don't understand this. Why didn't they tape this up, like, properly? It only takes 5 fucking seconds to just take, like, a little bit of Scotch tape and just sort of tape it up properly. And I sat there being angry about that, and then I thought more, and I was like, oh, wait a minute. Maybe I'm not angry at the sign and the person who did it. Maybe I'm angry at myself. You know, maybe I'm angry at the sign because it's not proper and it's broken, and maybe I'm broken. And then they called my name, and I went to jerk off in a cup, and I got paid $150. So anyway, thank you all. Thank you for having me again. I really appreciate it. You're a great crowd.